Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host, The Raven. Part 20 of my New Game Plus series, Plants vs. Zombies. Uploaded especially today for a friend of mine sent me a message. Always would like to do things for fans. And he was wondering when my next video is going to be. So I haven't been uploading as much as lately as I would like to. Been kind of busy with work, stuff like that. But I'm going to upload this today especially for him. Master Z. Now let's see what Crazy Dave had to say. Me and my buddy Harvey, Flaxcaster, used to break vases when we were bored. Well, Harvey's out of town, so you're coming with me, Harvey number 2. So I guess that's my new name now, everybody. I'm not the Raven, I'm Harvey number 2. Break it like you mean it, Harvey. Now this is the introduction to the Vase Breaker minigame. Inside each vase is either a zombie or a plant. The object is to get a line of, hopefully break as many vases with plants as possible and get a line set up before you break a vase with a zombie and he makes it to the end. We have lawnmowers for an emergency defense, so let's take it slow. And we have a squash. And the thing with these seeds, if you don't hurry up and select it, it'll disappear. So you kind of want to save squashes till the end, but you don't know what's what, so you have to make do with what you get. Now we got a pea shooter, another pea shooter. Now see, these two lanes are covered because I got pea shooters on them, so if a zombie comes out, you can see we're covered, so it makes it a little bit safer to bust the bases with the peas. And I'm getting all squash. I don't need squash. Better to save the squash for the end. Now once all the vases are cleared, obviously no zombies are going to come from that lane, so there's no point in putting any more defenses up there. So let's double squash one of these rows and put a pea shooter. Wow, they're being very generous, but this is because it's an introduction. Later on they'll get harder. Well, we got 2 squashes for them too, so I'm not really worried about that. Very easy introduction into the Vase Breaker minigame. If you play the Vase Breaker itself, it can get pretty difficult. I've only gotten to a streak of 14 in Vase Breaker, because it's after a while they start putting gargantuar zombies in the vases, and in fact they put 2 of them, so you break open 2 vases and they have double gargantuars, and it's all you have is a 3-peater and a squash. It's not gonna cut it. Alright, now we're gonna get some more. Man, you broke those vases nice and good. Broke them like the time I broke my back digging through those trash cans. Alright, Crazy Dave busting himself out about his business. Here, I brought you some more vases. You gotta be careful about breaking too fast though. And he's giving you a warning. You don't want to end up with more zombies you can handle. And that's the truth. Green vases always contain plants, so they're always safe. Snow pea, very powerful. Another one, excellent. Now we are only going to break the vases where we have defenses up. Never break a vase on an empty lane. I hate it when they give you squashes too early, because you don't know where the metal bucket zombie is gonna be. Oh, it's a football zombie. And they keep giving me squashes ahead of time. I don't want squash. Well, we got this covered. This is like one of the weirdest mini like boss battles, you know, level 4 or 5. Do you think he's gonna make it to the squash? Yes or no? I think no. I think that bucket's gonna come off his head pretty soon, and the snow pea will take him out. See, his arm is off already. Well, the squash might get him. Oh, I was right. That just shows how long I've been playing this game. I've been playing it too long. Alright, now this is the last of them. So you can see much more vases. Hypno Shroom. You gotta be very careful what we're doing. Don't want to get too crunk, you know. And it's better to start at the back, just in case a zombie pops out. You don't want to open a vase right here and like let a football zombie rush your defenses. So we got these two covered. Ah, got a bucket head and a regular zombie. Kind of like lay a line of a defense there. I should have put a Hypno Shroom in front of. Should have put a Hypno Shroom in front of that bucket zombie. Now these two are gonna fight each other, so we're not gonna worry about that line. And we're only gonna, since this is only 2 rows that have enemies, this is the row we're gonna worry about. Alright, now he's good, so let's let him fight somebody else. Yeah, eat that disco zombie. Alright, excellent. Oh, he's dead. You know, that's not gonna work. Alright, so there you have level 4 or 5, ladies and gentlemen. They only gave me a little bit of money. I guess I didn't do very well or something. I don't know. But then now we have level 4, 6. And we have the introduction of the digger zombie. We have the regular cannon fodder zombies. The digger zombie, he digs underground. He's immune to all attack until he pops out on the surface. Magnet Shrooms can take away his digging instrument, but you know, if the Magnet Shroom's got something else on it, then, you know, he'll dig right underneath it. So you can use split peas. That's what the game first gives you when you fight them in the regular game. But the split pea, it can only kill like 1 at a time. So if you have like 2 or 3 they're popping up at once, the split pea ain't gonna be able to handle it. My way to deal is gloom shrooms, and that's my favorite way to deal with the diggers. The rest of these guys are just cannon fodder zombies. They're not gonna last. And we have, for Crazy Days picks, we have spikes, star fruits, and 3-peaters. Pretty expensive plants. So let's get our sun up. Let's get we're gonna use, you know, these sun shrooms to augment our sunflowers because they're cheaper. Puff shrooms to take out the first kind of zombies. Squash for emergencies, and lily pads. I kind of want to take the twin sunflowers, but we'll make do with what we have. Let's rock. Oh, I didn't bring anything to see through the fog either. What do y'all think, folks? I think I'm gonna make it? Yes or no? If y'all been watching the series, most of the time, in fact, every time it's been yes. So, but you know, always place your bets. Never feel ashamed to go against the odds. And our first zombie is up top. I always double up where the first zombie is. And the mushrooms will tell you where they are in the fog, so it's not the biggest hardship, you know, that I've seen. Let's get us sunflowers. Sunshrooms are cool, but you really need the sunflower, especially since, you know, in this video I'm using all of Crazy Dave's picks, and the 3-peater is very expensive. It's an extremely expensive plant, so we need as much sunflower power as possible. Come on, one more little sun. Alright, here we go. Any mushroom gets eaten, just replace it. And we have a conehead zombie. I can tell by the sound in the water there, so. And because we're going to have digger zombies attack, we're going to lay down, we're going to get our gloom shroom started. Oh wow, we have a digger zombie already. Gloom shroom time. Oh, he's eating that sunflower. Hurry up, gloom shroom. Which, I should have put it right there, now that I think about it. The second one, I'm not going to make that mistake. And let's start getting some more firepower heavier than the puff shrooms, because they're going to start sending metal bucket. I don't think I've seen any metal bucket zombies. Oh, there's a guy in the water. I didn't hear the splash, so I didn't know he was there. Thank you, Star, for not shooting. We'll lay down spikes. And then we're going to save up the next sun we get for another gloom shroom. And we'll squash that guy. Stars are pretty powerful, so we're gonna get a line of those. They don't seem very powerful, but if you get enough of them, they'll kill almost anything, because they hit so many lanes at once. And we have our squash for emergencies. Alright, excellent. Now we're going to lay down 3-peaters in the middle. No, we're going to lay our 3-peaters right here. Mushrooms don't cost anything, so if you need a cheap gun really quick, you can do that. And we're also going to lay down more spikes. And as you can see, I got 185. I'm saving up for our first 3-peater. It sucks without the twin sunflowers. Without the twins, you kind of have to wait. Okay, it seems like we got some heavy action down south. Let's add some, re-up our mushroom defense. And then we hear a digger. Well, I don't see him yet. We get more stars going. Stars will help kill the diggers too. And he's gonna eat that sunflower, but that's alright. We can always put another sunflower down. Not very hard, not very much of a hardship. Let's lay down more spikes on our bottom rows. We haven't spiked those yet. It's hard to see, but it gives me more of a challenge when I can't see everything. Like, you know, I wouldn't be doing a let's play of this game if I didn't know the levels, excuse me, very well. So it can get kind of boring doing a let's play when you know the game so well. So it's kind of good to let the fog stay. I know that may suck to the viewers. Y'all like, hey, we can't see, we want to see all the zombies. And I apologize for that, but it makes it easier for me to do in the first place. And we're going to save it for another three-peater right there. And you can just lay down many mushrooms as you want. I mean, they're cheap, they're free, they're expendable. And this is the final wave? Come on. If anybody gets crunked, we can always hit them with the whatchamacallit. Alright, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm gonna cut the video short right there. Just beginning of level 4-7. I don't want the upload time for this video to be too long. Once again, shout out to Master Z. Just really did an upload real quick, you know, for my fans. I'm your host of Raven. Stay tuned for level 4-7, where as you can see, we have diggers, jack-in-the-box zombies, and a metal bucket zombie. Pretty interesting combo. Pretty interesting. So that's a combo where you can't allow mistakes. You need something to prevent the diggers, and you need something, a strong defense, you know, for the jacks. And also the bucket zombies, they'll cut through the stars and the puffroom setup I had for the previous level. So I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good day.